And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. So here are the Broncos to take over on offense. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. Second half starts with a run by Dobbins. Ooh, with a juke. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already.
And the Broncos first down.
They'll go again with Dobbins. He had to fight that time. Ran through 1 tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
Off the bootleg, here's Nix. A short throw to Ingram. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. A shotgun snap and again to Dobbins. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. 12 more yards there and another first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Throwing Nix. And that'll be incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Looking to throw. Nix. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. Now Lutz for the field goal try. He connected on his first, this from 41. The kick by Lutz is good. Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver. Following the made field goal, Lutz to kick it away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. So here comes the Raiders offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Now Geno. He'll get the tight end Bowers involved there. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's another first down as this time they get an even 20.
That's another Raiders first down. It's a gain of 20. And the Raiders first down.
And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders.
Touchdown.
Geno Smith with touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year. And the Raiders have taken the lead here in this third quarter. So a very strong first drive in this second half, Charles, as they've turned that halftime deficit into a third quarter lead.
And they were pretty purposeful there, weren't they? Measured in their approach. But boy, they executed awfully well, moving the ball down the field.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that gives them a 3-point lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And they finally get to him out near midfield, but he's all the way across the 45 to the 46. Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. And they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. 49 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. And he's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers. They're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Here's Nix. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down.
Brings up second and goal.
Back to throw. Nix in trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6.
Well, this has turned into an absolute week to forget for this quarterback. Multiple sacks, pair that with multiple turnovers. As far as he's concerned, if he ever sees this defense again, it'll be way too soon.
They set up the screen for Dobbins. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. J.K. Dobbins, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Broncos have retaken a third-quarter lead. There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown. It had all of those elements.
Yeah, you're so right, because you really need the rush to almost get to the quarterback, almost get to the passer. Then you've got to get the ball thrown perfectly, whether it's to the running back, the wide receiver, wherever the screen guy is. And, of course, the blocking has to form in front to get him downfield for the touchdown.
After the touchdown, wants to kick it off. Oh, a heck of a move.
Man.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Now the Vegas offense heading back out there. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Solid gain of 18 and a Raider first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
That was good, tough running right up the middle, and if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory. Just need a yard here, second and 1.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
They stay on the ground with White. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
It's a gain of 20. And the Raider first down. It's a gain of 20.
They will run with White out of the shotgun. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, second and 2.
Taken down at the 19-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
Gino now to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. A throw left sideline falls incomplete. third down, a run from White. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on third.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
Carlson able to put this one through. And that'll bring him back within a point. So give him 3 on that drive. You know, normally you'd say, we'll take it, but the way points have been flying around, it feels like a little bit of a letdown.
Yeah, you just have to wonder, are field goals going to be enough? Because as you pointed out, the way touchdowns have been scored, does kicking a field goal actually put you at a disadvantage the rest of the way?
And coming out now, the Broncos. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Man, confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Second down, 8 to go from the 28. Now it's Nix. And he slings one that's incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one.
Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and the Raiders pick it up. And now, meanwhile, after the dust settles on the fumble, we've got an injured player here as well. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. They go with White on the counter. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
That's a play to take note of there for the defense, I think, in the future. If you're going to try and block him, maybe you get a guard to help double-team him and try and steer him out of the play. They should have done it on that snap.
They had great starting position to begin the drive, and now they look up at a 3rd and 5. Out of the gun, Smith. He'll try and do this himself. And it's not going to be enough here. A gain of 4, about 2 feet short of the marker, 4th down.
He certainly had plenty of success running the ball, and right now I'm getting the sense that he's looking to take off and run every time he steps back to throw.
But they did a nice job there collapsing on him and holding him to a short gain. They'll run for it. This is White. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. And you wonder, Charles, could that decision come back to haunt them later?
And it really could, because in this situation, you kick the field goal in a tight game like this, that's a good play. Yeah. But maybe what he's saying to himself is, I'm just not a big proponent of the old idea that any possession that ends in a kick I'm happy with. He wanted to be really aggressive.
A little twist here in the 3rd quarter. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And he'll take this one up to about the 13. 57 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
If you're in the offensive huddle, you're smiling after that play because you certainly got them guessing now. 2nd and short, could they just hand it off for another big gain? Or did they take advantage of this spot to take a big shot downfield?
And out of bounds across the 15-yard line.
5-yard gain on the play. That's good for Broncos.
A handoff running left is Dobbins. And pretty good pursuit there defensively. He's brought down, no gain on the play. 2nd down coming up. A 3rd quarter now, and a 1-point game as they line up 2nd and 10.
At the 18-yard line.
To throw, here's Nix. And he's going to have the hook up to Sutton. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 14 yards that time for number 14.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. That'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper and second down.
I don't care what the emphasis is in the NFL at any given time. Every defense is still going to say their number one goal every game is stop the run. And right now, they're not doing that, and that really chips away at your confidence.
Loose inside the 30. And he'll wind up taking this all the way down to the Raiders' 22. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 17-yard line.
4th quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Welcome back.